best place for parkour and free running in the UK is actually Scotland, and it's not because of the spots, it's definitely not because of the weather, and it's not because of the community despite how supportive and brilliant it is. It's actually because of one simple law that came into place in 2003 just as parkour was being brought to the UK, and it's one of the best things that's ever happened to free runners in Scotland ever. The only way they could top it is to give us a few more indoor gyms, I think. But today I'm in Lossiemouth and we're going to discuss this law and why it has been such a positive impact. Now this law basically means that you can go wherever you like for as long as you like, and there aren't really any restrictions, which is brilliant for free runners because it means you can train openly in public spaces and basically know that you are well within your right to be there, and if anyone comes out and tries to start an argument, gets you to move on, you know that you are allowed to be there just as much as anyone else. It is also perfect for beginners to know that and to really know that legally they are allowed. It's not just the fact that parkour is a recognised sport, it's the fact that there is literally a written law that says you can be wherever you like. So yeah, that's the law or the act, really. There are some restrictions, however, but restrictions don't really affect the free runners, it just affects hikers, walkers and wild campers, essentially. I am of course talking about the Right to Roam Act, or the Right to Roam Law. Came in 2003 and basically means you can go wherever you like, you can pass through, you can roam through, but also you can stay basically wherever you like, even privately owned land. There are some restrictions like military bases, railways, actual buildings. It doesn't account for buildings or people's gardens, which is understandable. You don't want some random person wandering through your garden. Pretty much anywhere else apart from those things, you can go and you can stay, which is brilliant for obviously hikers and wild campers. They can cut through things, they can stay wherever they like. But also for free runners, anywhere, any spot basically, you can go to and you can train at and you can be well within your right to be there. Right to roam doesn't really cover school grounds. Basically, right to roam is a no-go. You can't really go to school grounds, educational institutions or whatever. However, there is what I'm calling a secondary law, which basically states that after the hours of school, you can go and use them. They become public property. This does vary from school to school, but especially up here in the north of Scotland, most places are used as like the village green or whatever. Most school fields and school playgrounds are also used by the public. But yeah, it's quite handy that we have the Right to Roam Act. Scotland has the Right to Roam Act, but nowhere else in the UK, I don't know if anywhere in the world, but definitely nowhere else in the UK has the Right to Roam Act. So if you are coming to Scotland to train parkour, or you live in Scotland and you're about to start training, just make sure you are aware of the Right to Roam Act, read up on it, just know the basics. Obviously it doesn't stop people from trying to kick you off. You know, if people do try and kick you off, if security or whatever say, can you move on? No matter how they approach you, make sure you do the usual, stay calm, nice and pleasant, just yeah, no worries, because you both know you're going to be back at a later date when the security isn't there. So thank you for watching the video. I hope it was fairly informative, and I hope you enjoyed the little bits of training I was doing. Stay tuned for more, subscribe, like, and all of that, and I'll see you around.